Saturday 22nd of November 2025. The weight of silence. I'm worried about the silence. When I'm recording and releasing podcast episodes, I feel hope. Not just hope for our own crisis, the planned predatory removal of our daughter, but hope that by sharing our story there is a chance, just a chance, that someone else might be spared the same trauma. This isn't a podcast episode. Think of it instead as an audio blog update. Is it easier or better for me to keep people updated through short audio recordings, 5 minutes or so? Or would you prefer a brief written update? Please let me know. Comment below, send me a text, drop me an email. Personally, I believe a short audio update captures the emotional impact more effectively. They're more immediate, more raw. Silence troubles me, because in my painful experience, silence means that nothing is happening. For the first year after Lizzie's removal, I engaged with the agencies in good faith, believing their silence meant that they were working hard to resolve this safeguarding crisis. After a year, I had to accept the truth. Silence meant nothing was happening. And yet, while I still have a voice, maybe a voice in the wilderness, there is hope. I want this crisis resolved. I want my daughter's right to contact and see her loved ones, her parents, her family, her godparents, restored. And that requires the agencies to confront the root cause of Lizzie's isolation, Coral's coercive and controlling behaviour. Even now, people ask me, have you seen Lizzie at all? Have you heard from her? So here's where we are. It's now late November 2025, and we haven't seen Lizzie at all since Christmas Eve 2023. That was the brief 7-minute meeting I described in episode 14, 7 minutes. The last time we were allowed to hug Lizzie, to reassure her of our love. If you haven't heard that recording, listen to the final minutes of Series 2, Episode 14. So it's been almost 2 years since we last saw Lizzie, and as for hearing from her, there was a brief message exchange back in May 2025, more than 6 months ago now. In that brief exchange, I expressed my fear that we would be blocked again. Lizzie reassured me that we wouldn't. And then, as you might expect, we were blocked. Silence allows the agency's attention to drift elsewhere. Silence allows Coral's control over Lizzie to deepen. Someone told me, all you can do is wait. Lizzie will reach out to you when she's ready. That view, however well-intentioned, completely misunderstands what's happening here. If I go silent, Lizzie is lost forever. Institutional interest will fade, and worse still, the same flawed decision-making that created this crisis will be repeated, and another family will suffer the same trauma. Do you see where I'm coming from? I have an obligation to keep the agency's attention on Lizzie. Every week without progress, without word, without any attempt to address the fundamentals of this crisis, I must speak up, I must speak out. The story must be told, not only to rescue Lizzie, but to protect others. Please like, share, comment, spread the word. Tell people about the Lizzie Gladwell Crisis. I'm just a dad, an ordinary dad, doing what I can to rescue my vulnerable daughter from isolation, manipulation, and exploitation. Those are not bad aims. And even now, I urge adult social care and Humberside Police to do the right thing. I am ready to meet, to discuss, to consider solutions. Because this isn't just about us. It isn't even just about Lizzie. It is about all vulnerable young people at risk of predatory removal, isolation, manipulation, and exploitation. Thank you for listening, for supporting, for sharing. We are so grateful for your encouragement. The support of others means more to us than I could begin to express. Thank you again. Until next time, goodbye for now.